Hey, my YouTube friends and family. Hey, I'm back with a video today. Folk, happy Mother's Day. It's a Mother's Day today, so I want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. But not to over talk it, folk, we're going to get this video started. You see me standing here in front of the SmokeSlinger. I did a video, my initial video, I did those chicken leg quarters. And in the comments, I said, hey, if anybody wants to see the macaroni and cheese side, just let me know. So, hey, I got some let me knows. And we're going to do that macaroni and cheese, that smoked macaroni and cheese today on the SmokeSlinger. And also, a while ago, I did a video before the SmokeSlinger with some Jack Daniel's glaze that I put on pork loin. But today, I'm going to get that video done as well. I'm going to do Jack Daniel's glaze, boneless, skinless chicken thighs today on the SmokeSlinger. So, folk, I'm going to get these ingredients together, which is it's a lot more ingredients than it is work. And as you can see here, I got my ingredients together for my smoked mac and cheese. I'm gonna bring you over here. We're gonna show you how to assemble it. After that, I'm gonna show you how to make that delicious TGI Friday Jack Daniel's glaze. So folks, if you just bear with me, I'll bring you back. All right, folks, I'm back. Hey, as you can see, I'm here with my pan, with my ingredients. I got my cheeses. I got everything. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Right here, we got 1 8-ounce block of Kobe cheese, 1 8-ounce block of Monterey Jack, 1 8-ounce block of sharp cheddar, 1 8-ounce block of white cheddar, 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese, and a half a stick of butter. In this pan, I got 3½ cups of milk. We're going to be adding this whole bottle of whipping cream, which is a 16-ounce bottle. We're going to be adding this 1 box of macaroni, one 1-pound box. We're going to be seasoning with some Heathrow's garlic butter. Also some Meat Church Blanco seasoning. And seeing the secret is a little hot sauce. So folks, we're going to start assembling this mac and cheese. First thing I'm going to do, guess what? You see the box right here? I'm opening it. It's not pre-cooked. You don't have to waste time pre-cooking the macaroni for this macaroni and cheese. Pour it right in the box. Then we're going to start adding our cheese. We're going to add this Colby in there. We're going to leave a little bit out because at the end, we're going to blend some together to spread on top. So we're going to add a good amount of each cheese in there. This Monterey Jack. This white cheddar. And look, buy the solid blocks and shred it yourself. It's not that much work. I got my little trusted dusty salad shooter shredder that I have had for years. And I use that. And it took me about 10 minutes to shred up this cheese. And now I'm going to add in this sharp cheddar cheese. All right. Got that all in there. Also, I'm going to take this cream cheese, break it up in little pieces. That's the easiest way to do it. Just break it up, break it up, break it up. Spread it around because look, while this is cooking and the cheeses and everything start to melt, you're going to come in here and be stirring. So that's how everything is going to get blended all together. But we're going to give this a stir before we put it in the smoker. So, all right, got that. And I'm getting in my half a stick of butter. I told you the hardest part was shredding the cheese and getting the ingredients together. The rest of it is really simple. How much work is that, folks? Now I'm going to get my bottle of heavy whipping cream in to the 3½ cups of milk. That's going to help this be rich and creamy. The cream cheese is, as you can see, we pouring that in. Oh, yeah. Yes, indeedy, folks. We got that in there. Look at that. Nothing much to assembling this mac and cheese. Now we just gonna get it mixed in, get that macaroni, make sure it's all submerged in the milk and the cream. The cheese is gonna start melting. As it melts, it's gonna release some more of its oils and juices into the cheese, which is gonna make it more creamy, more delicious. All right, folks. It may not look like much right now, but as it starts to cook down, what we're gonna do once we get this on the smoker, we're gonna check it in 30 minutes and give it a stir. And from there, we're gonna be stirring every 30 minutes after we get it all onto the smoker. So, folks, I'm gonna get this on that daggone SmokeSlinger, and then I'll bring you back. All right, folks, I'm back. Hey, I almost forgot 3 ingredients. We got to get that little sprinkle of a little Louisiana hot sauce. I told you that was a little, so you just put it to your taste. Just a little sprinkle of hot sauce. We're gonna put that meat church blanco in there. We're gonna put this is just seasoning to your taste, you know. I'm gonna get a little of that in there. And then I'm gonna put a little of that Heath Rouse garlic butter in there as well. Like I said, this is just seasoning to your taste. You can put more or less. And I got that in there. So, folk, now I'm gonna get that stirred and mixed in. Yep. Get that all stirred and mixed into this here pan. Yep. And like I said, folks, as this melts inside this cooker, we can mix it up more, but we're gonna be mixing every 30 minutes. So we'll be coming back in about 30 minutes to check on this and give it a mix. And folks, the smoker, we're running at around 275 degrees with some Royal Oak Competition charcoal, and we're gonna have a little chunk of hickory in there for a smoke flavor. So folks, in about 30 minutes, I'll bring you back. All right, folks, I'm back. Hey, as you can see, look at that. I told you it was gonna melt, and look at that cheese getting all creamy and juicy. Get this all mixed together, folks. Yes, indeedy. Man, this macaroni is looking good. So what you want to do is continue to stir to make sure you get all those cheeses incorporated. The cream cheese, you want to make sure little clumps that we put in there, make sure you break them up so they can be incorporated well into the mac and cheese. And as this continues to cook, it's going to get even more creamy, more juicy. But man, just look at that. That is some good looking mac and cheese right there, folks. Yes, indeed. So yes, I'm going to just continue to stir this up to make sure I get it all mixed together. And this is going to be amazing. And you know, when those layers of smoke, as they develop on top, stirring it like this will get that smoke flavor mixed into the mac and cheese even more. So folk, if you just bear with me while I make sure I get this all mixed up nice and good. Yes, indeed. You can see little clumps of cream cheese still in there. I'm just gonna make sure I break all that up so that it'll be good and blended. So folk, if you just bear with me here for a few more minutes, I'll bring you back. All right, folk, I'm back. Woo, look at here. So it's been another 30 minutes. So folk, we're looking at 1 hour of cook time so far. And look at this mac and cheese. We're gonna give it this stir here. Isn't it looking amazing, folk? Yes. Oh my goodness. We're gonna get that stirred in and see. And also what it's doing, that little smoke flavor that's developing on top, this is also making it incorporate down into the mac a little bit more. So we're giving it a second stir. 1 hour cook time calls for a total of 2 hour cook time. So folk, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna get it shut down. Got that stir in there for that second stir. We're gonna go for another 30 minutes, which is gonna give it an hour and a half of smoke time, of cook time. So folk, when we're ready for that next stir, I'll bring you back. All right, folk, I'm back. Ooh, look at that macaroni. Doesn't it look good, folk? What I'm getting ready to do now, this is the rest of that cheese all mixed up. I'm getting ready to put that top coat on there. You gotta finish it off. It's been 30 minutes. We're gonna put this last top coat of cheese on there and let that melt. Get it all coated up nice and pretty. Yes. Oh boy. So folk, what we're gonna do is we're gonna give that another 30 minutes or so to finish melting that cheese and maybe get it a little pretty and bubbly on top. And then once I get that done, folk, I'll bring you back. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Mm. All right, folk, I'm back. Hey, we get ready to take a look at this macaroni and cheese. It's been 30 minutes. Oh my goodness. Will you look at that, folk? Yes, she's ready. She is ready. So, folk, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this off here, get it set. You know, somebody's having this today for Mother's Day. I won't be doing a dip-in tasting on it, but based on the other one I cooked, same ingredients, same process, it's delicious. But as you can see, look at that, folk. It looks amazing. So, folk, after I get this off, I'm gonna come back and get together this TGI Friday sauce for this chicken. And once I get that all together, I'll bring you back. All right, folk, I'm back. Hey, we're gonna get this TGI Friday Jack Daniel's sauce started. So, folk, what I'm gonna do in the description, there will be a full list of all the ingredients. We're just gonna get this sauce assembled so you can see how it's done. So, folk, I'm gonna put a little olive oil in my pot, just a little bit, don't need a lot, just enough to coat the bottom. I got 3 tablespoons of white onion that's going in. I decided to grate it instead of chopping it because I wanted to meld it all into the sauce. So I'll get that in there. Get my temp up a little bit so we can start to get this moving a little bit. Yes, indeedy. If you could just smell it already, that onion smells divine, folks. We're gonna let that come on up, get to a good sizzle. But yeah, just a reminder, I'm going to put the full list of ingredients in the description box. All right, we got that going. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna pour a little Jack Daniels. I was out of regular Jack, so we're going high class on the Jack today. About a tablespoon of Jack Daniels to start. All right. And what we want to do with this one, we want to light it because we want to burn the alcohol off in this one. So we got it lit. You can't see the flames, but she's flaming, folk. She's flaming. We're gonna let that go a few seconds, but it's lit and she's flaming, folk. Get that stirred in. Let that go a minute. Ooh, even though I'm outside, the smell is amazing. All right. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna put in the soy sauce. She's still flaming, so I'm gonna let it flame. Okay, it just went out. So now I'm gonna put in some soy sauce. Put the soy sauce in. We're gonna put the teriyaki sauce in. Teriyaki sauce. We're gonna get that a stir to get it all mixed up. Don't want your temp up too high. Let's have it at a medium low temp so you can keep it simmering. As you put the ingredients in, I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit on my induction burner here. There we go. Keep it going. We got brown sugar. We're gonna get the dark brown sugar. We're using dark brown sugar today because we want that thicker molasses flavor and taste to it. Mm-hmm. Coming together nicely, folks. Nicely. Oh yeah. We're gonna let that come up. Let that start to simmer before we go on to our next step. All right, it's starting to simmer. So we're gonna put in our fresh squeezed lemon juice. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. How in the world that seed? One little small seed got down through there. I'm gonna go with the juice of a lemon and a half, but the full ingredients is in the description. All right. Gonna get at a stir. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. All right. Now we got a cup of pineapple juice. We're gonna get that in. We're gonna get that stirred in. See, this sauce comes together quickly. Doesn't take long. Get your ingredients together. Mm-hmm. Now we got crushed pineapple. We're gonna get that in. Mm-hmm. All right. All right, so while that's coming up to a simmer, here in this fall right here, while I was doing that mac and cheese, I took a head of garlic, put on the grill in some foil with some olive oil. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna get it squeezed. Watch this, folks. You see, oh, hold on. Look at here. You see that? Well, I'm squeezing it out. I'll bring it up here. There we go. Look at that garlic. That garlic there is so sweet. That's a whole head that we roasted on the grill in some foil for about an hour at 275, 300. If you're cooking at a higher temperature, you will go less on the time. But that's some roasted garlic, which is going to be amazing in here. Get them skins out. Mm-hmm. Now I'm just going to take my whisk and get this mashed up. Turn into a paste. Look at that. See how nice and tender that? It smells so sweet. You don't have that pungent smell of that garlic anymore. It's a sweet smell. We're going to get that in here. Mm-hmm. All right. Now, get that mixed all in. Now, folks, what we're going to do, we're going to let that come up to a simmer and let it simmer for about 10, 15 minutes. Then once it simmers, I'll bring you back. All right, folks, I'm back. Yeah, look at here, look at here. It's been simmering about 15 minutes. As you can see, as I stir, you can see that consistency has thickened up. Oh yeah, we're gonna keep on stirring that up, getting it all nice and bubbly. Look at how thick it is. But right now, we're gonna add another little dash of that top shelf Jack Daniels today. So we're gonna give it a splash, just a little splash, just to enhance that flavor. Oh yeah, look at that bubble bubble. So folks, what we're gonna do is get this all stirred in. We're gonna continue to let it simmer, to cook down a little bit more to thicken up that consistency and develop those flavors. And folks, once I'm ready to put it on that chicken, I'll bring you back. All right, folks, I'm back. We're gonna take a look at these daggone chicken thighs that's on here. Ooh, look at that. As you can see here on the SmokeSlinger, I'm down on the lower rack. That's one of the things I love about this dual rack system. I'm gonna bring you over here so you can get a closer look. That dual rack system on this SmokeSlinger over this direct fire, I'm on the lower rack, so I'm close to the heat source, so I can get more of that sear from the coals that we're running right now. We're running lump charcoal. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give these a flip. Oh yeah, man, look at that color. Yes, yes. I'm gonna get these all flipped over. Take your time here and get them nice and turned. Oh yeah, man, and look at that. Those juices flashing down on those hot coals, getting that sear back up on that meat and incorporating more flavor. I'm gonna tell you, these thighs, they can handle that high heat and stay juicy. So that's why I'm using some boneless, skinless thighs today. So now what I'm gonna do is grab this Jack Daniel's Glaze. Look at how it's thickened up and reduced down. Man, that looks good. So I decided to mop it on instead of brush it. And here we go. We're gonna get this mop going. So folk, look at this, watch this in a second. Yeah, oh man. We're adding flavor, folk, we're adding flavor. And if you notice, as that nice sauce drips down on those hot coals, there's also flaring up more of that flavor back onto that meat. Yeah. So we're gonna finish getting these all mopped up with this Jack Daniel's Glaze. And folk, man, yeah. Once we get them all finished mopped, we're gonna shut it down again, let it go about 10 minutes, give them a check and a flip, mop again, and then we're gonna finish these bad boys up and be ready for our taste test. So folk, if you just hold tight, I'll bring you back here in a short. All right, folk. Hey, I said it wasn't gonna be a taste test, but guess what? It is. We got Minister Valerie in the house. She is the connoisseur of macaroni and cheese, and she gonna give me a taste test. Let's see what we got. Go ahead, Reverend Doctor. What you think, Rev?
This is delicious. This is awesome.
Are you pulling my leg or are you being for real?
I'm for real.
Oh, well,
I've never had any mac and cheese on the grill. Didn't even know what it would taste like. This is awesome.
Thank you. There it is. Look, folks. Mac and cheese on the grill. All right, folks. Hey, I'm back. Man, look at here. I got these chicken thighs done. I just went back and forth about 10 minutes each side, marinating and mopping with that TGI fried Jack Daniel glaze that we made earlier. Man, look at these thighs. Don't they look beautiful? Man, look at that color. The SmokeSlinger has done its thing today, folks. I have gone from cooking with charcoal briquettes and wood chunks on the mac and cheese to firing it up hot and fast with lump charcoal for these chicken thighs. And the SmokeSlinger did not miss a beat. I'm gonna tell you, folk, this is a bad machine. So what I'm gonna do right now, folk, I'm just gonna get a taste of these Jack Daniel TGI Friday chicken thighs. I'm gonna break me off a piece right here. Look at how that just, ooh, it's hot. Oh God, that glaze is so good. Let me get a bite. Oh my goodness. Folks, the charcoal flavor, that direct heat flavor, the TGI fried glaze, all coming together to make a wonderful bite. Excuse me while I lick my finger. That's just how good it is. So folks, let me tell you, this has been a great cook. It's been a wonderful cook. How the SmokeSlinger performs, it's amazing. These thighs, the juiciness, the texture, like you done cooked them right over a direct grill. I'm telling you, folks, you can't go wrong with the SmokeSlinger. Check these recipes out. I really appreciate you watching, taking your time out to check out my video. Those of you who have subscribed, thank you. those of you who find this content informative and good, I ask you to give me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe, like, share this video so we can continue to grow this channel. And folks, and I appreciate you all. And happy Mother's Day. And until the next time, folks, keep on cooking.